I always fucking tell people what's in the fucking car. Someone took my fucking wallet.
Phil? Okay. With Phil, I'm leaving on my own recognizance from the bed.
Left on own accord.
What?
Left on own accord.
Yeah, I left on my own accord. Okay, Phil. Okay. Alright, yep. Last night I found out that I got punished for 3 nights because I didn't leave on my own accord. I didn't check out. It wasn't annotated when I told the guy that I was leaving. And that was a 3-day suspension. The first time it was 24 hours kicked out of the homeless shelter by not checking out. And I admit I walked out that time. The second time I made sure to tell him, but he didn't annotate it, so I was also once again marked as just absent or whatever. So I got a 3-day suspension. I didn't know about it. I was sleeping in my car anyway. And I told the guy yesterday about that. And he said he would fix that because I did tell the checkout guy. And this morning, now I believe the guy's name is Phil, and I'm going to keep that recorded. I told him that I'm checking out. And he didn't look like he was gonna sign me out, so I recorded him. I want to get as much detail about that as possible and work with that. Alright, he asked for my bed number, and then I told him my name, and I don't think I got my bed number right, but he could find my name. But he didn't bother looking on the paperwork at all. He was just checking out. And now it looks like I'll get marked as just kind of not checking out, and that's going to give me a 30-day suspension. So I want to make sure it's annotated, and then I guess the next time if I want to sleep there. I'll have to put up a fight, I guess. I think I'm probably going to get the 30-day. Because last night, I'm sure I heard 25 or something like that. 25, bed number 25. And then I got woken up at 10 p.m. And the guy was like, I told you 51. I'm like, is this guy schizophrenic? What? So it's kind of a strange situation there, but I got a good sleep at least. It might be my last for a long time. No big snorers this time, and I saw the snorer guy. I wanted to make sure I was not gonna sleep next to him, and I didn't. It was around young guys. You can kind of count on young guys not to snore. Or at least snore lightly. Snoring gets worse as you age, I'm thinking. Right, so I stopped at the Corpus Christi. Every so often they put out something nice, but it goes fast. They had salami slices. I went within 3-4 minutes. I think strong evidence that this area used to be a wasteland at one time before Europeans came can be found in the wildlife. I mean, ground squirrels, they don't bother climbing anything. They burrow into the ground. Quail, they can't even fly, so there's nothing to fly into. Natural wildlife in Idaho are burrowers and runners. There's nothing for them to climb because it's just hills, and there's nothing for them. There's no major trees along the river. But I don't doubt that there's some animals that stick with the river along it, with all the trees along it. But out in the vast prairie lands, you'll find more of the ground-based type of animals. It's really, it's kind of comical to me to watch quail. You can really tell apart a quail from like a dove, because a dove will fly. A dove may not be natural for this area. A quail will run. Alright, when you think it's about to fly, usually you can tell after watching birds try to get away from you. Like, that's a quail down there. It's a little quail. That's a good sized quail. I don't know if that can be picked up, but it's more likely to run than it is to fly. And you can tell that when you approach it, because where's it going to fly to? I mean, flying is a fast way to get away, but if we're talking about, really, there's not much to fly up into, then it's not an advantage. The quail, oh, there's several quail over there. They probably can't be picked up. They're so small. Yeah, they're so cute. Hopping along the man-made rocks. Not really getting into the forest area so much, because that's not so much their habitat. There's quite a few. They run around sagebrush, and it sounds like people have a war against sagebrush around here because it's such a fire hazard. But that whole environment with sagebrush or whatever supports it. Low moisture, low rainfall, no irrigation. Quail thrive in that. Man, they're so cute. I think the male has the largest feather on its head. I guess females don't even have any kind of feather on their head. They got a hole, maybe? I don't know where they sleep at night. Okay. Alright, just passing Fairview and Milwaukee intersection. Got all these crazy businesses around here. Look at them all just cramped in together. Not a single building is up for rent. Oh, there's one next to the Oric vacuums. They're still all pretty much in business. Got Flex Nutrition. I was trying to think of an opposite word for that. Maybe like Stretch Nutrition. Yeah, it's out of all these businesses, there's only just like 2 or 3 spaces available for rent. It's pretty impressive. I have never heard of avocado oil before. It makes me a little nervous walking into the window with food bank food. It's got some plums in there, and on top of that, also mix the peanut butter with some other stuff. Makes me a little nervous, but so I want to shop right now. So see what people have to say about it. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have a lazy Thursday. Just gonna go to the library and relax. I could use a little bit of a recovery from the exercise, since my biceps feel tight, my forearms feel a little tired. So the rest is very welcome. I sit around and not really move much to recover. Eat some good food to try to feed the. Oh no! That's the food bank church over there. Well, U-Stick is further down, I believe. Unless that car wants to turn in front of me. Yeah, I just need to take a right on U-Stick to get to that one library. Alright, so there's some places that are easier to vlog at than others. It's kind of like throughout the city and stuff. It's kind of like saying that there's some places I can lay down and relax when I'm tired that are easier. It's easier to get away with than other places. Yeah. And this is one of those places. So you kind of see it there. There's not many places that you can relax and lay down and rest when you're tired. I am really tired right now. There's some places that I can ride my bicycle and do like talk or whatever if I have if I have a thought compared to other places. So I'm getting into those weird habits as I become more of a Boise local. Alright, so I have mail at Corpus Christi I saw the other day. I'm gonna head straight there. Because they're never there in the office. You have to talk to somebody in the office. They're never there early in the morning. Like when you get there at 7:30 when they open up. I think they open that office at after 8. Hey, this isn't Garden City. It's like a trailer park, but it's a dead end. I thought I was gonna go around. Huh, strange. I don't know if this leads anywhere. It might go to the trail, but I'm not sure. I don't recall ever looking before. I never looked before. There's plenty of work being done. This should lead to the trail. Yep, in a roundabout way. It's a little bit cooler, I think, along the river. There gets to be strange pockets of cool weather at times in certain places, I notice. I should check out that Boise rescue mission. They always say they're full, but they may not even be open at this time. Donations. Oh. I don't know if people sleep here or not. Maybe it's more of a sales place. Oh, that's a dead end too. Ain't that something? Right on the highway. Could be a good place to sit and relax. All right, afternoon at the Corpus Christi.
I can make Salisbury steak.
I noticed yesterday, standing the shovels up, they wouldn't get as hot as they did when you laid them down in the sun. And that's part of the advantage of being human, being able to stand up. That's kind of in a way makes it so the sun doesn't reflect as much heat off of your body compared to the four-legged animals and stuff.